Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
The name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I don't know why, but you are.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I have a very, very tired baby here who's got to wake up in a little bit. I have my two co-hosts. Will's finally coming back for this very, very special episode. Not just the tribute part, but also the D23 aspect that I know he's been very excited to talk about. But how you guys doing?
Check on your millennials today. They are not okay.
And new. Negatory, Ghost Rider. It's been a wild couple days. What was that, Will?
This game fucking hates me.
Which one?
Star Rail.
Star Rail.
Oh. I don't know why I asked. But yeah. First Dolly Parton, and Tim Curry, and now Peter Cullen.
No, wait, hold on. This all started last week. Because those of us who grew up on the Disney Channel grew up with Hayden Panettiere.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, my feelings have been in the gutter for over a week now. Check on your millennials, my friends. We're not okay.
Yeah, I will be playing at some point Until Dawn just because of that. It's also a scary game, so I might You're drooling.
Remind you of anything?
No? What?
An 11-year-old.
Oh, yeah. And my arm didn't recover that night. It was just
Who's now a high
slobber.
schooler?
No. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, I'll be playing Until Dawn at some point just because she's in it. And it's a scary game, so like I said, I'll stream it so everybody can enjoy me being scared, because as people have found out, I'm hilarious when I'm scared. Right, Susie?
There's like a moratorium on us watching scary movies at his house because I've almost sent him through the ceiling a couple of times.
So, where do you want to start this tonight?
Well, I brought up Hayden Panettiere. So, as much as we weren't doing Hayden, I do feel I need to just touch on her for a minute because my mom and I were talking when she died, and I didn't process until that conversation that I quite literally grew up with her. And after everything she's been through, to lose her at such a young age is just heart-wrenching. But then, I don't know if you guys have anything to add about Hayden Panettiere. I feel like I knew more of her films and shows than you guys did.
I mean, I remember she was the little girl in Remember the Titans. She played Princess Dot. I know she was on Heroes. I just talked about the game that she was in.
So she was on Heroes. She was on Nashville.
I think she was Kingdom Hearts too.
She was Kyrie.
She was Kyrie.
So she was everywhere for people our age.
Yeah, she was literally everywhere. She's in one of my favorite movies, which, given the time of year that we're now in, I will be watching at some point, Tiger Cruise.
I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, she was in Tiger Cruise. Last week I had to watch Bring It On, All or Nothing.
Oh God, you cheerleading movie?
It's the only cheerleading movie. It is literally the only one. So yeah, she hurt. that was
It was a
that was
shock
painful.
too. Like it was out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. And then of course we find out this week that Dolly Parton has passed.
That was
And
another shock.
As I have since learned, not everyone knows who Dolly Parton is, including those from our generation.
Really?
Yes.
Amazing songwriter and singer, actor,
Godmother to Miley Cyrus.
That was number 3. I was getting there. And namesake of an amusement park in Tennessee.
I don't think she's the namesake. I think she owns it.
I know, but it's after her, Dollywood.
Yeah. And she has a huge foundation for literacy for children. From when they're born up until they're 5 years old, they can receive a book. It is not available in all areas.
I think it's every month that they get one book.
It is every month, and it is not available in all areas. And we should do something to fix that, because that should be available to all children.
I know
everywhere.
I know Ryan wanted to join us because of Dolly and everything. He sent me his couple cents that she wrote the greatest love song of all time. What Carol said, gave $1 million to the vaccine development for COVID. Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of funny that on her 100th birthday in 2045, they're going to have her last song released.
Yeah, she put it in a time capsule.
Yeah, that's very excited to hear that now.
With, by the way, instructions on how to play it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I watched that interview yesterday.
Just looking at not just her music roles, but her TV roles. You know, she was everywhere from the time she started. Yeah. Oh.
And she started with nothing.
Yeah.
She came up from nothing.
He wanted to dive.
Say, I'm awake now, Daddy. Thank you.
He's kind of smiling. Or going back to sleep.
Her story is like one of the greatest. It's of almost like rags to riches.
Did you see how fast that just happened?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Is that normal?
Yep.
Like it was, I'm awake. Hi, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Does it weird me out when my own kid does it? Yep.
But Ryan also said honorable movie mentions is Steel Magnolia, Straight Talk, and Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
I don't know that one. I've heard of it, but I don't know that one. But Steel Magnolias is a really good one.
Was that a movie or a song? Really? Oh. And I guess I know the song 9 to 5, but I didn't realize it was a movie too.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to add her to our stuff to watch.
She's a great actress. Her with her twang. I love her twang.
And he mentioned that she's Miley's godmother,
mm-hmm.
which I know she finally said something today, and I didn't have the heart to read it because
it
very emotional.
It was more of what the her nephew said in his video announcing the passing. One of their last conversations was about a butterfly, and it was very moving. It was very, very heartfelt.
I mean, even when she was supposed to be, I think, at the Grand Ole Opry or another concert where she was supposed to sing with mm-hmm. somebody, she had a video made, explaining why she couldn't be there, where she was, and she had these butterfly wings behind her, just flapping away. And
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say I believe in that kind of stuff where, she kind of knew, so she was giving herself the wings early. But
So
she collected butterflies? Oh, no kidding.
she her health started to decline after her husband, so I think she kind of knew.
Was it broken heart syndrome? Because he died this year too, didn't he?
Last year.
Last year? But I thought she got rid of the cancer.
Cancer. Her doctor.
Oh, shoot. It's okay. It'll pick up the baby. But, oh, I almost just lost the baby. He almost did a headbutt right into the desk. What else do you got? And she's got so much here.
She's got so much. Honestly, she's one that if you've never heard Dolly Parton, go listen to her songs, go watch one of her shows or her movies. She might not be your thing, but it's good to explore some of our historical figures. I don't like the use of that term, but that's what we're going to use tonight because we're now moving on to two of, again, check on your millennials because I was doing research on Tim Curry before this.
Did you finish the movie or did you fall asleep?
I stopped it halfway, meant to pick it up today.
At least I finished my homework.
Yeah, so I was going to finish it today. Nothing went the way it was supposed to today. I left work late and I got put in charge of the showroom, so nothing went according to plan today. We were having a day. But I was doing some research on Tim Curry and the amount of things that he was in that I grew up watching, that I grew up hearing.
And hating. Don't forget hating.
I don't hate it.
I love how you do exactly what I was talking about.
I don't hate his rendition of it. I just can't watch it solo. There's a difference.
You do exactly. Cool. At least we're on the same. But no, for Tim Curry, we kind of did a movie swap where I watched Annie and she was supposed to watch Clue.
I watched enough of it to be able to make my own commentary.
I wish his role in Annie was bigger. Because he kind of takes over the whole scene, whichever one he's in. Amazing singing voice. His character is a butthead, but, it's meant to be.
And don't misunderstand this. He will be watching Rocky Horror Picture Show in October, which is why I didn't have him watch it. Okay?
In Halloween. But
Mm-hmm.
just myself, my Tim Curry, throughout my whole childhood, Home Alone 2, Three Musketeers, Long John Silver, and Muppets Treasure Island.
I asked you if you watched that.
I watched Tim Curry all last night.
You just watched it last night?
Yes. Susie,
I'm gonna go flip a couple of tables now.
Scary Movie 2. He was Pennywise in the It miniseries. Vern Gully in The Last Rainforest. The Wild Thornberrys. He played Nigel.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more. It's just that's right where whenever you hear he played oh god, Beauty and the Beast, the Christmas movie.
Forte.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But he had such a recognizable voice, you were able to tell it was him. Even when he changed it a little bit for some acting roles. The man was beyond talented. And very much going to be missed by not just people around our age, but older adults and even some people younger than us that are going to get into the shows and movies.
To find out he was in almost everything I watched as a child, that was heart-wrenching. And I think, like, on some level, I knew, like, if I go back and watch those shows, I probably would immediately pick out his voice. But, like, as a kid, you don't know the differences between voices. You're just like, oh, that's a cool voice.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And now as an adult, like, I actually like learning who's doing the voice acting and who's doing that work. Because then, you know, I can go see what else they've done. And maybe I fall in love with some new genre or a new movie and, you know, broaden my horizons. But Tim Curry will always have a place in my world. I'm not currently watching Tim Curry now.
So you're half a clue that you've seen. What'd you think of it?
I'll stand in their way. I forgot how good of an actor he is.
How far did you get?
I got about halfway. So they just killed the guy who was phoning for help because his car was stuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's almost halfway.
Based on where I was, how many minutes I had watched and how many I had left, it was about halfway.
Susie, you need to finish it and you need to tell me which ending is your favorite.
Yeah, I was reading that there's like 3 endings and I was like,
there's
what?
7.
Oh, well, now you've piqued my interest.
And depending on where you saw the movie, I will never be
playing Clue with any of my friends.
And depending on where you saw the movie and what theater you saw it in, depended on what ending you got.
That's dope. My favorite performance, though, of Tim Curry will forever be in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So I have no clue what you're talking about then.
You have no clue what I'm talking about? You are going to love it and hate it, but mostly love it. Just be glad you're watching it with me and not in the theaters.
Am I going to feel awkward watching it?
Possibly.
I don't like that. And then, out of the 4 people we lost, Peter Cullen.
I'm over 2026. Like, that was the final head on the nail.
If you've ever seen a Transformers anything, he's Optimus Prime.
What else is he in, though?
He's Montgomery Jack in Rescue Rangers.
He's in Invincible.
Never seen Invincible.
He's
I knew how Will knew him.
Thetis.
Did he play Eeyore?
No.
Yes.
I don't know when he played Eeyore. If he was in
I don't remember either, but in the post I saw, it had a picture of Eeyore in his post.
I know a movie that we did a couple weeks ago, Predator. He did the voice of Predator.
Yes.
I think we talked about that when we did the movie. But no, his biggest role was Optimus Prime. 100%.
I was gonna say, I would say his most well-known role was Optimus Prime, because when you hear Optimus
how many times
Prime,
do you think he did it?
Considering most of his thing is Optimus Prime.
Yeah. And not just the cartoon, the live action as well.
So yeah, Peter Cullen did Eeyore. He was in Gremlins, Treasure Planet.
You gotta watch that.
Okay, he was in My Little Pony, but I'm not going to watch that, so...
You mean your daughter's not going to want to watch My Little Pony?
She better not. No. I'm good, thanks. Pass. He also did a voice in Voltron, which I learned last night. Oh, I forgot he did the little engine that could.
Susie, your ADHD kicked in right there for a second.
Yeah, because he's Pete. Okay, here's the problem. I talk about the movie, The Little Engine That Could, and everybody thinks that I'm high. So the fact that it actually exists makes me happy. Who did he voice in Nausicaa, and how do I not know this?
Well, she just went down a rabbit hole, everybody. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Joking. Don't go anywhere.
I just want to know who he voices in Nausicaa, and then I can get on with my life. Okay? I know Jodie Benson is in here.
Jodie
I
Benson
need
is
to
amazing.
know. I need to know. I need to know for my sanity. For my sanity. Why are you only giving me the not English version? I want the English version. Give me the English actors. You're gonna give me English
I
actors?
thought you're supposed to be fast with looking stuff up.
No. You're funny.
I try to be. I try to very much be. I like
Okay,
making
I'm gonna have
people
to find
laugh.
it later.
Okay.
It's escaping me.
So, rest in peace, Hayden Panettiere, Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, and Peter Cullen. 4 huge, big parts of not just our childhood and lives, but an ungodly amount of people. Very much none of those were on any of my bingo cards.
My bingo card is maxed out. Stop it.
The Scream Bingo, do you win anything?
No.
But now, to try to lighten everything up and try to I don't want to say have a little bit of fun here, but we did the sad stuff. Now let's do the fun, happy stuff. Let's talk about Disney D23 from a couple weeks ago. I know we're a couple weeks behind, but it's been a wild couple weeks trying to compile all this information. I have a bunch of notes. I have the D23 page. So let's talk about it. D23 is a basically con for new stuff coming to the parks, movies, games, etc. when it comes to Disney and Disney associated products. First off is going to be my favorite one that I'm very excited for. Journey into Your Imagination is completely changing. Back to have the Dream Finder.
Yes.
Hell of an entrance, by the way. Pulled that coat off, did the spin, and just the crowd went absolutely disgusting. Like, nuts.
That's not the one I'm looking forward to.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I loved having the Dream Finder. And I don't want the exact same ride that we had 20-something years ago. I want him back in there, revamped. Make it all look nice. Another ride/show outfit that is going to change, and that is changing, is Carousel of Progress.
That's one I'm excited about.
Because we have 2 star-studded people for Pop and Ma coming in to voice them. For Pa, it's Bryan Cranston. And for Ma, it is the very, very talented Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I'm excited.
That's it?
It picked good.
I'm so upset. I thought you were gonna. I really thought.
It's the way you worded it that I'm waiting for the rest of the punchline here.
Is there more people?
No.
Then you
Okay.
lost me in your way.
That's okay.
Shall I continue?
But yeah, Carousel of Progress is probably the one I'm most looking forward to because it desperately needs an update.
It does. It had a very unique feel watching it because it hasn't been updated in an ungodly amount of time.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
What? Where are you going?
Well, because we were talking about what hasn't been updated in an ungodly amount of time. So my brain went to spaceship Earth, which also has been updated in an ungodly amount of time.
It was
and
supposed to,
is
and then
also
COVID
getting
hit.
an update.
It was supposed to get updated, and then COVID hit. That was a hell of a snore, kid. I don't know if the crowd heard that.
I did. It sounded more like a groan than a snore, but I heard that.
More news on the Cars Land in Magic Kingdom coming to Florida. We have a trackless ride for Miss Fritter. Looks like a demolition derby, kind of like a bumper car thing, but the cars aren't actually going to hit. I wonder if they're actually going to use pyro coming out of her horns.
It actually looks really good.
It
Could
looks
you
fun.
please remind the audience where that is going?
Where Tom Sawyer's Island was in Magic Kingdom in Disney World.
Surprised they chose Magic Kingdom for it, since like over here a lot of the a lot of the Pixar stuff is in Hollywood Studios, so I was a little surprised at that, but like, I mean, with what else they're putting in Hollywood Studios, it kind of makes sense to not try to shove more in there.
I think they're putting it in Magic Kingdom just for the fact that they can kind of blend it into Frontierland.
Yeah, I mean, Cars does have that Frontierlandy vibe. Makes sense.
And the way that they're doing both attractions could very much be like a Frontier kind of mountainous. Could blend right in a way.
AJ's using his blending tool.
Okay. Disneyland is finally getting the Avengers Assemble ride. Avengers Infinity Defense and Stark Flight Lab will open in 2028. That has been, I would say, on the drawing board for at least 10 years. And it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. They finally gave it a 2028 opening year. So that's probably going to start seeing some construction within the next couple months. Hopefully it's not completely still packed when we decide to head over there in 2030.
Monsters will be open to the public. The ride will not be. The ride is going to take a little bit longer, but the Monsters area will be open soon to the public.
It looks like the show will be ready. The show's taking place in where the Muppets 3D show is going to be.
Yeah.
As long as Harryhausen's is open, that sushi restaurant, I'm all for it.
Yeah, because they're doing like a whole. It's like a whole, almost like Toy Story Land in
this
that
is Hollywood
whole area.
Studios, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, they're doing a whole little Monstropolis. I'm actually kind of excited.
I'm very excited to get on that roller coaster because it's going to. I think they said it's going to be a full like 10, 15 mile an hour straight up to get onto the track, and then you're going to get put through and ride it like it's the Doors, which is going to be very fun for a lot of people. It has yet to be said if there's going to be any inversions. With that style of track, I would say that it's a good possibility that there's going to be inversions.
Yeah, but also if they're doing it kind of like the Doors would ride, I
thought
like
there
they're
was,
saying.
I thought there were a couple loop-de-loops.
That's what I was trying to remember, but I don't think so.
Another very... I don't know how they're going to do this without shutting it down for more than a couple years. They brought Joe Rohde on stage. And he was very happy to announce that they are going to fix the Yeti in Mount Everest. And for the longest time, maybe the technology is different, but for the longest time, to fix the Yeti, they've always said we have to take apart the whole mountain. I hope that's not the case.
I hope so too, because that would kind of suck.
Because I would assume that's a multi-year aspect to getting that fixed.
Yeah, I don't see how they fix it without taking down the mountain.
Exactly, right? But everything will be kind of laid out at some point before they take it apart. And we'll be able to see how they're going to do it. They'll give us a timeline of when it's going to be reopened. Coco coming to California Adventure. It looks like a very nice boat ride.
Wait. What if by fixing it they're not actually fixing it?
Well, they said it was going to move and gyrate and do all the stuff that it was supposed to do when it.
But what if they're not fixing the old one? What if they're making a new one?
Well, then they have to take the old
theory,
one.
they make a new animatronic in a factory or something. All they then do is pop up mountain, take out Yeti, put in new Yeti, make sure it works.
Well, then you got to put the mountain back together.
Yeah, but you don't have to take it as much apart, which means it's actually a faster demolition, faster rebuild.
They might have to take it just as much apart to fix the Yeti.
I don't know. It could be yes, could be no. It really depends on how degraded the old one is, depending on how much they have to do to put in the new one.
Yeah.
But a Coco boat ride is coming to California Adventure. That one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like it's supposed to give a nod to the sequel. It looks nice. Like, I'm looking at just the
right, just the schematics and like the drawings of it. It looks really good.
I mean, I just love Coco. It is such a wonderful story. The music's
my favorite's
fantastic.
coming to Magic. My favorite's coming to Animal Kingdom, so I'm content.
We already talked about Spaceship Earth. We talked about Carousel Progress.
Yeah, the two Encanto rides that they're getting.
Two. Thought it was just one.
So, from what I have seen and what I looked at, the carousel ride is different from the other Encanto ride, because there's an Encanto ride that where you see it's a carousel and there's a bunch of animals and you see Simba and stuff like that as the vehicles. But there's another one where you literally sit in these like ride vehicles made out of casita.
We're supposed to be going through Antonio's
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the other one's supposed to be is literally like a simple carousel that is named after like Antonio's room and the animals. This one's more of a ride.
I mean, the carousel seems nice, and I'm looking at the artwork, the concept work. It looks like, Will, you're right. It's casita, but casita used everything. It's a trackless dark ride. Because it looks like the people in the back row are sitting on a couch, and the people in the front row are sitting on a table. So it literally put everything together so you can go through the ride.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of aspect. Kind of cool. Guests will be invited to celebrate Antonio's new gift, which is the ability to communicate with animals. Looks like the voice actors for Encanto are all returning, which is really nice. Stephanie Beatrice, who is
Mirabelle.
Thank you. It was there. It wasn't coming out. So kind of excited about that.
Isn't that what they typically do for a lot of those rides, though? Is they make sure that if it's themed after something, they get the actual people who voiced or were those characters to do the voices, because they're trying to keep everything on theme.
They try their best. You know who's synonymous with not wanting to come back and do his character? Tom Hanks. They have his brother do it.
Oh, for like Toy Story Mania and stuff?
It's all his brother. It's not even him. Now to the Dark Forest of Villains in Magic Kingdom. Looks like we're going to get a Maleficent roller coaster and another trackless Villains dark ride.
Was it? It looked like a boat ride. The concept art to me looked like a boat ride for the Evil Queen Magic Mirror ride.
So the Magic Mirror ride is probably going to be akin to a boat ride. The Maleficent ride is a full-on roller coaster.
Yeah.
What I'm reading, it is a trackless dark ride that can take many forms of the environment through villains and their landscape.
Right.
Wait and see.
Pretty much. But I'm excited for Villains Land. It looks so good. It looks better than what they initially premiered when they first started talking about it. So I'm super jazzed. I'm also super jazzed to drag AJ down with me and make him go on Maleficent.
Probably going to go on it either way. It's a ride.
You're going to go on it either way, but...
The only ride I do not do at Disney, and I refuse to do, is Astro Orbiters.
No, thank you.
Is what?
Astro Orbiters.
That's a little too high.
Oh, is that the one that's like on top in the ships?
Yeah.
Oh.
You've done
Why?
that one.
It's fine.
That's a little too high?
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything crazy. It literally just goes around.
I'm aware how
and you can control the height.
I'm aware how easy it is. It's still a nope for me. I've been on it, and I was white knuckling it the whole time. Which is wild, because I've gone on crazier shit.
That's why I'm making the comments I'm making, is you've been on the craziest shit, but can't ride Astro Orbiter.
I can't ride Astro Orbiters. And I'll go on a Ferris wheel.
I don't like those either.
Yeah, you're weak.
Is there anything...
Says the guy who can't go on loops.
Okay.
Is there anything D23 else related you guys want to talk about? Because we just talked about the parks here.
I don't think so, because I think everything else is kind of just, upkeep. And those are your daughters, right?
They're for me, man.
What? Oh. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
How to make AJ look at you in confusion.
I have nuts.
They're
They're in a sack.
Well,
you
everything? Are nut.
Is that everything about the parks?
For the American parks, I wasn't really going to touch the foreign parks.
No, they're just adding rides to the other parks.
Yeah, for the most part.
Shanghai's getting Adventures Campus.
There was a couple additional movie announcements, like X-Men. Like, they did some casting with that. More Doomsday stuff. A lot of Marvel stuff. Is that you telling me to shut up?
We got Coco 2, Frozen 3.
Kingdom Hearts.
That was big. I was surprised by that.
Actually, I think that was the most surprising thing of D23 was that we actually got Kingdom Hearts news at D23, because it seems like Disney's finally acknowledging that Kingdom Hearts exists.
Why are they not in the parks then?
Because
they were at one
Square.
point in the...
Oh, Square stops that? Because I know
No, it's not that Square stopped it. Is that it's too hard to do Kingdom Hearts, because there's a lot of characters that show up in Kingdom Hearts that are Enix characters.
So then you just do the...
They have
For Halloween, they have Mickey, Goofy, and Donald cosplay as in their Kingdom Hearts forms.
How difficult is it
as
to
well
get
as
Sora
Sora
then?
will sometimes show up, but
Sora's an Enix character.
Remember,
Really?
Disney originally was... Enix had to fight to even make Kingdom Hearts because Disney fought it originally tooth and nail. And then kind of got a little pissy that it was as successful as it was.
Why they made a shit ton of them?
So they really weren't acknowledging Kingdom Hearts, but now they're more because we've been yelling at them, being like, "Hey, Kingdom Hearts, you bitches!"
I just want to see
And they're like, "All right, fine."
Sora and a couple of the other main characters in the parks. Maybe just during Halloween. That's perfectly fine.
But they did it. They snuck it in with the Coco 2 reveal. Because we got that Kingdom Hearts 4 has a Coco world. We got more gameplay. And we're not going to have to wait another 14 years.
He's so salty.
Coming out next year. Unless they delay it again, and then delay it again, and then delay it again.
Hey, Will.
Yeah?
Finally go punch yourself.
No.
Because you've just jinxed yourself.
I bet everyone's making the same joke. They're like, "Oh, it's going to come out next year." But then they're going to delay it 3 times like they did last time.
But when you speak it, it then comes into fruition because now it's in the universe.
Enough people have already spoken it for it to be in fruition. I'm not my contribution is like 0.001%. Deal with it.
I'm just throwing this out there. I know neither of you two care, and it's completely off topic. The GTA gameplay reveal came out today on Netflix. A whole 26 minutes of gameplay and small story tidbits, all captured on a PS5. I really should have taken the whole back half of November off.
My PlayStation is a dedicated streaming machine going forward.
Why?
As much as I am a PC gamer, so I have to buy my shit digitally, certain console games I prefer physical, like my Persona games.
Okay.
And I'm now switching and rebuying all my Persona games on Steam so that I will never play them on PlayStation again because I'm really pissed off at Sony not doing physical games anymore.
Oh, speaking of that.
Which is hilarious because 90% of the games that I own from Sony are digital.
Speaking of that, did you see what Xbox is doing to combat that?
Yeah, they're letting you put the disc in and then download it digitally, and then you don't actually need the disc.
But the minute you give that disc to somebody else, it's basically a transfer product key. It pulls it off you. It pulls the license off of you and goes to them. Which I think Xbox is winning in that aspect. And I was just saying that it was all captured on the PS5. That's it. I'm an Xbox boy and a PC boy.
Yeah. No, I brought it up because there's already enough pissing me off about GTA 6. So, because GTA 6 is going to fucking ruin it for the rest of us.
Why? How much is it going for? Because I thought it was only $79.
I thought I saw it was going to be more than that.
Hold on. Somebody keep talking so we don't have all this dead air.
But, well, no, the fact that GTA 6 there's literally a freaking leaker with a giant red button on the entire game.
Well, that's not GTA's fault.
It's not, but...
Well, what are they supposed to do? Just release the game now and it's going to be a little unfinished just to they screw you to the
No, I'm
leaker?
more saying the reason the dude's doing it
is because they delayed the physical copy release a couple months.
It's also against the whole fact that Sony's doing what they're doing.
But
more so about that.
The base game of GTA 6 is $79.
Well, that's good, because originally it wasn't. It was going to be way fucking more.
That was all rumored. That wasn't... It was or it wasn't. Trying to see if there is a definitive edition or something.
Yeah. But we're getting Kingdom Hearts anime, though.
So the Ultimate Edition of GTA 6 is $99. So I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I've been looking forward to this game since they announced it years ago. I know you guys don't play those kind of games. It's fine.
I hate GTA. No, I hate GTA with a burning, fiery passion. I will always admit that they're well-designed games and that they are good games, but I hate him with a burning fucking passion.
Is there a reason behind that?
I just always I hate what you do in the game. I hate that it's literally just crime the game.
Hey, sometimes I don't. I drive the speed limit. I don't kill anybody.
The whole story of the game is being crime lord the game.
But the story is what you got. I think 5 is more of a movie.
Listen, I don't hate people for liking Grand Theft Auto. Like, I'm not judging people for playing Grand Theft. Like, that's what I say. I will fully admit that they are greatly designed games. They are great games, generically speaking. But if you ask me to like GTA or what my thoughts are on GTA is, it's absolute dog shit garbage. But that's just me. It's literally just pure personal opinion.
Okay, but I disagree.
Yeah, and that's absolutely
what's great
fine.
about our community is we can disagree and still be correct.
Just, it's so good. Like, the stories of them are so good. You don't even have to play them. You can watch them on YouTube and be like, this is fucking awesome.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying like it's dog shit garbage as a game. It's just I hate them. Hate them. But when people go, well, you have to admit they're well-designed games and they have good story writing and everything like that, I go, yeah, they do. 100% they do.
Your hatred of GTA is kind of like the reason I don't play first-person shooters. I don't like first-person shooters. If I cannot button mash in a game, I don't want it.
You could button mash. You can just continuously pull the trigger. The button mash.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he's also not right.
I'm also very good when we do like a ninja style in some of the Halo games. I'm very good at hiding. Because for some reason, I'm very good at being able to stay still with my controller.
And I'm the one that ends up dead. Because
yes,
they all come after me because they can't find you. But I think that's enough for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Do you guys have any more closing thoughts before we say goodnight?
Kingdom Hearts anime!
When does that come out? Okay. Just thought I'd ask. All right, everybody.
All they did was announce it and show us that little poster of maybe Sora, maybe not Sora. The rumor is the anime might not even cover the games. It might be something different.
I was going to say that the rumor that seems to be the most popular is that it's not Sora, it's not following Sora, and we're getting.
They're thinking it's going to cover the mobile game stuff because they discontinued the mobile game, so you don't really. Yes, one of the Kingdom Hearts collections has the story and cutscenes of like what you needed to know from the mobile game, but the rumor is they're going to do the anime of the mobile game storyline, so you'll see. It basically is going to cover the original Keyblade War.
Cool. All right, everybody. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Follow. Take care. We will see you on the next show.
Well, why?
Bye.
Ciao.